Welcome back to another episode of BLT Biking. This week we'll tackle the fall cleanup on my trail system. I don't know about where you guys are, but here in mid-Missouri, things grow so fast in the spring and summer that it's impossible for me to keep up with everything. So the fall is a really satisfying time to clean up because everything I do today is going to last at least until April or May of next year. Before I dug in and got started on the actual work, I wanted to come up with a little trail to-do list. First and foremost on that list was to weed eat and trim the entire trail corridor. You know, I tried to keep up with everything during the year, but I just couldn't do it. Weeds started to grow up on the trail surface, branches encroached on the corridor, just generally things were a little unclean, and I wanted to take care of that. Also, there's an area behind my fence where there's ornamental grass, and as it grew up and fell over, it completely blocked the trail corridor. So I needed to get my hedge trimmers out and take care of that too. Even Grandma's memorial flower garden was starting to look a little overgrown and a little sad. It needed some attention to clean it up and make it look pretty again. Enough yapping, let's get to work and clean this mess up.
So much nicer after it's trimmed. It's like a brand new trail. It actually looks like a trail again. Grandma's garden is starting to look nice. Got it cleaned up.
With the trail corridor now neatly trimmed, my next task was to remove all of the debris in and around the trail and burn it. Since my trail is packed in so tight, I really want everything to look nice, so I get rid of all of the debris around the trail and burn it.
The poison goes through my head, trying to strike me down till I'm dead. Am I better off if I stop? Boy, they got me hot. Love me, hate me, make sure you be the one to catch me down and not losing. You want a piece of it, but I never quit. Talk it up from that mouth while I'm working it, earning it. Start me up, spark me up, let's go. So I set myself on fire. Oh, now it's my turn. So I set myself on fire. Come and watch me burn. Come and watch me burn. Oh, oh, oh. Come and watch me burn. Oh.
The third and final item on my fall cleanup to-do list was to improve the landing and clear the corridor around a rock drop that I had built earlier this year. It's about a 3-foot rock drop. It's pretty cool because you can roll it on the right side or get some air on the left. and it's already on a slope, so it kind of had a landing, but nothing really good. So I decided to make a proper landing for it. My plan of attack for building this landing is to use my tiller to loosen the dirt and work it just the way I want it for the landing. The problem is we haven't had any rain in the last month or so, and the ground is really hard. So I'm going to get the sprinkler out and put a little moisture into the soil before I get the tiller in and loosen the dirt. I think that's good.
I think the ground's got enough moisture in it now, and it's had an hour or two to dry out a little bit on the top so it's not muddy. Now I think we need to get the brush cleared back so we've got a little more room for the drop. Timber! Pretty good. Now that I spent the morning getting the proper landing built on this, I got Josiah come over and test it out. Let's see how it works.
Let's do it.
Thanks for stopping by for our fall trail cleanup. Join us next week when we're at one of the premier trails in the state of Missouri, the Berryman. We'll see you all down the trail.